Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. Oops, sorry, dropped the pen. This is Christina, and today's pick a card is, who is our future spouse? Who are we going to marry? Or at least who are we going to be in a very long-term committed relationship with, okay? Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Our piles today are pile 1. This is just an agate. Okay, pile 2, this is howlite. Pile 3, this is labadorite. And pile 4 is green aventurine. So take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to. Pause the video if you have to. And we'll take a peek inside of who our future spouse just might be. I'm going to get started with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, you chose the agate. Then these are going to be your cards. Let's see who comes out. We have Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Devil Energy, 5 of Swords, Empress. Okay, this is all right, you guys can't yell at me for this reading, okay? I'm reading the cards, and this is just a reminder. I'm not saying your person's a bad person, so don't get scared. But what I'm saying is, this is the energy of the here and now that I'm reading. This is the path you are on right now. If you do not like this path, you do not have to marry this person. Nobody's going to force this on you, okay? This is, we make our own decisions. So if you do not like this person, you do not have to marry this person. But right now, this is kind of the path that we are on, okay? So, and a major decision can change this path completely, right? So just keep that in mind. I just say that because, devil energy's here, and we don't necessarily love devil energy. So, okay. Here we go. Your person is, they're smart. They're very smart. They're very clever. They're full of great ideas. They definitely use their brain to solve their problems. They are very competitive. They are risk takers. They strive to be the best at everything they do. They can't sit still for long. And, they tend to get lost in their thoughts if they have too much time on their hands. So that's kind of why they keep themselves busy. They don't like to be stationary. They like to move. Now the Emperor is alpha male. Okay, they're strong. They're bullheaded. They're ready to take on the world. That they have that competitive spirit again. You know what I mean? They're bound and determined to make their dreams come true. This is them. However, here comes devil energy. Now, devil energy is addictions, right? It's all things that we don't want in our life. They could have, an alcohol problem or a drug problem, or they could just be codependent. They could be, they have a false belief system about themselves. But I'm kind of feeling like they're so smart, right? They're very logical, especially with this Ace of Wands here, that they're going to find a way to overcome this devil energy. Now, this devil energy could just be Capricorn energy, okay? The devil is the Capricorn sign, so, maybe they don't have any addictions or anything like that. Maybe it's just Capricorn energy, that strong, powerful, confident energy here, but I am picking up the feeling that this person has some demons that they have to battle within themselves. Five of Swords is, I kind of feel like this is somebody you've had conflict with. I kind of feel like this is a toxic ex. Sorry to say that. Don't come at me. Okay, I'm reading the cards. I'm reading the energy. If this is not your story, If you're like, there's no way in hell I will take this person back, I completely understand. I get it. I am right there in the same boat with you. But I'm reading the energy of now. So please don't come at me with this, okay? I have to be honest with you. I have to tell you what I get. You make your own decisions, right? You are in control. You create your own reality. So you do not have to be with this person. I'm not tying you to this person. All right. So now this is somebody that you fought about. You probably fought with them about their addictions, or I don't know. But what I can tell you is this person is so loving. They do really care about you. They're very loving. They're charismatic. They're charming. So despite this devil energy, like, you still are like, I want to give this person a chance at times because of how charming and charismatic they are. You know, they're creative and they're, like I said, highly intelligent. So they know how to get their way. They really do. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. Let's just see where this is going. Don't give up on this yet, okay? Continue with the reading. Let's see where this goes. I know this is a tough one. But, you know, we all have people like this in our life. So, and I know most of are like, no way, I'm not going back to that. I get it. I totally get it. Okay, Five of Swords. Again, Five of Swords. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is somebody. Oh, devil again. Look, they're saying, yes, this is your person. This is the person that, whoever you're thinking about, yes, they're saying, yes, this is that person. Okay. Oh, this could have been somebody you were married to that you broke off with because of this devil energy. It could be just codependency, like they didn't give you space. You know, it could be just that. It doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol or anything like that. This person's very loving, so I'm not feeling like, I don't know. This is somebody you fought with. This is somebody you were like, I don't want to give them up, but for my own safety, my own mental stability, I have to walk away from them. I kind of feel like this is a toxic ex. I'm sorry to say it. But look, here's Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. Okay. I know this is their reading. This is who they are. We're describing them. I think I'm getting two things from that card. I'm getting they're choosing wisely. Like they're getting smart. They're being logical. They're finally using their brains and they're realizing that, yes, they're sitting in devil energy and they got to pull themselves out of it. Okay, I feel like they're choosing wisely now. They're not being dumb anymore. They're choosing wisely. I feel like they're learning their lesson here with that card. I really do. I feel like they're leveling up a little bit here. But the other thing I was picking up from that card is you. This is you. You can choose wisely. You do not have to choose this person. You need to do what's right for you and your heart and how, you know, your future and what you want in life. You don't have to settle for somebody who doesn't give you what you need in life. Okay. So I got two things from that card. I do feel like they're leveling up. I do feel like they're pulling themselves out of this devil energy. But again, you do not have to choose them. However, justice is here. So it feels like justice is coming. Like the scales are going to be balanced again. Like things are going to be better. Things are like, I just feel like your person's getting better. I don't know how else to say this. I feel like they wised up, basically. I feel like they wised up. They got smart. I feel like they knew the whole time that this was toxic, but they couldn't stop it. They were so in their head and they had so much internal, I feel like they had so much internal demons, those internal demons, and they the devil energy overtook them. But I feel like they're rising up. And I do feel like they have a lot of love to give. I do, with that Empress energy. Yes, they're stubborn. Yes, they're bullheaded at times. They're confident and cocky sometimes. They're the emperor. They're natural leader. They want to be that alpha. They do. But they have a huge heart. They have a lot of love to give you. But they've got to earn it. They really have to earn it. All right, so let's just keep going. Let's see where this goes. I can't find my deck here. Here, hang on. We're under all these decks. Flow. Okay. So they're in the flow now. So I feel like they have, realized their mistakes. Oh, do I gotta pull this up? There we go. I feel like they have realized their mistakes. They understand that where they need to go and how they need to fix things in their life, and they're in the flow now. So they're not fighting against themselves anymore. They decided to go in the flow, and they're in the right energies. It's so hard to describe the flow, It's like swimming in the river. Instead of swimming upstream against the current, you're going with the current. So it's so much easier and easier to flow with, right? They're in that flow now. They're going downstream. They're swimming with the current. So it's easier for them because things are working out for them because they're in the right mindset now and they're in the right energy. They've sought help. Look, they've sought help. They've gotten professional assistance. They got the help that they needed. So maybe if they were an alcoholic, maybe they're in AA, maybe they've gone to a counselor, maybe they've gone to a therapist. They've got the help that they needed. That makes me feel so much better. I feel like they're better now. I do. I knew I felt their energy getting better. I did. I felt like they wised up. They got smart. They sought the help that they needed, and they got it. Thank goodness this turned a little. I was worried. We all deserve love, right? We all make mistakes in life, but that does not mean that we are the person we used to be. We should not be judged by our past mistakes. Okay, so I'm just throwing that out there. Awakening, a new way of being. Yeah. They went through some sort of an awakening. They had a wake-up call. And they got the help they needed. And now they're learning this new way of being, this new life. And they want you in it. Wisdom as light as a feather. Okay, so yeah, they got smart. Like I said, they wised up. They got smart. They realized that they were toxic. And they sought the help that they needed. That takes a big person. That takes a lot of courage to admit that to them, not only to everybody else, but to themselves, that they needed help. I'm proud of this person. A new romantic cycle begins. Now again, this doesn't mean you have to take them back. It doesn't mean you have to. The choice is yours. Healing family issues. Yeah, they had some healing to do. They had a lot of healing to do. They probably had a lot of inner child work to do. And maybe that's why they're coming back to you now, is to heal what needed to be healed with you. This person's putting in the work. They're not going to be perfect. Nobody ever is, right? but they're putting in the work. They're going to heal. They're going to heal what needs to be healed. Like I said, I'm somebody who realizes what an ass they were. Excuse my language, but you know what I mean? And then they take the steps to change. That's courage. You know, that takes a lot. That's strong. That's a strong person there. That's somebody I can admire and somebody I can get behind. They fix themselves. You know, like I said, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. And we shouldn't judge people for who they used to be because they're no longer that person. Okay. Those past mistakes help them become the person that they are now. Let's get some love advice card here. Transformation. Absolutely. They went through a transformation, and so is your relationship. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So, all I'm going to say for you is, pile one, is keep an open mind. Like I said, you do not have to take this person back. Just keep an open mind. Maybe hear them out. Maybe just listen to them for a little bit and then make your decision, okay? Keep it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Oh, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Wow, I love you now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. This is true. So they're what they're basically saying is your person probably is not going to have a lot to say. No, that's not what I want to say. What do I want to say? I want to say that they in normal conversations, not the heart-to-hearts that they're obviously going to have with you, but in normal conversations with other people, they might not be big on words. They might just use very simple words to get their point across. And I'm picturing texting. Like, they're not going to text you a paragraph. They're going to text you, cool, or wow, that's great, I love you. You know what I mean? They're not going to text you these big, long paragraphs. They're the type of person that will keep it simple to the point. I hope that made sense. All right, let's pull you some charms. All right. So this relationship between the two of you is a wish come true for them. They really want you in their life. Now, like I said, I do feel like this is a toxic ex, but it doesn't have to be. This could be just somebody who went through, a hard time in their life, and they don't want you to judge them for it. Right? But I think you coming into their life is going to be a wish come true for them. I think that there's something about money here. That pocketbook always, it's either money's good or money's bad. I feel like the money will be good between the two of you. For some reason, I think that there might have been money issues in the past, but I'm feeling like money's going to get better. Like this person's in the flow now. So I feel like with this, when you guys are together, this money is going to flow to you. See, even if you didn't know this person in this lifetime, even if it's not a toxic ex, you've dealt with this person in past lifetimes. Your souls are connected. Look at this infinity symbol. We're all eternal beings, right? We always go on and on and on. Once we were created, that's it. We're here forever. There's no losing our soul. You guys have worked together. You guys have been together since the beginning. Like, you've had past lives together, right? But look, this is going to be a new life for you, a new beginning, a new way of being. So if you were with this person in this lifetime, it's completely different. It'll be completely different than it used to be. It's new. It's fresh. It's fixed, right? Luck is on their side, and they are going in the right direction, so they could keep it up. They have the key to success. This is somebody you might travel with. They might like to travel. Don't hold on to the past too tightly, okay? So even if this is not somebody you were with, say this is a new person who had a troubled past. Don't hold on to that, right? Don't let that go. And yeah, you'll be able to write a new chapter in this book of love, right? You guys might even get married. There's the wedding knot. For me, that's my wedding knot. It's not really a wedding knot, but it's my symbol for it. It's the closest I could find as a knot and a charm. The angels are loving you and supporting you, and they're with this, and you will be a gift for them. There's love here. Right? And I think things are going to be very clear. Look at all these charms I pulled. Things will be very clear. Like, that's the light bulb. And I feel like, I feel like the light's going to shine on this. Like, you're going to know. Like, see this light? Like, it's intelligence. It's knowing. It's like, it's mental clarity. So I feel like you're going to have that mental clarity on this too. All right, pile one. Good luck with this one. I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending a lot of love and healing for this relationship, whether you are marry this person or not. I feel like there's like if this was an ex, this needs a lot of healing. So I'm sending you that extra healing, and if it's not an ex, then I'm still sending healing because that's what I do. All right, give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. The comments are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate them. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the howlite, then this one's going to be your reading. Let's jump in and get your cards. Strength, 9 of Cups, King of Swords, Death card, Queen of Cups. Well, you got Leo energy and Scorpio energy here, so your person could be one of those. All right, let's see here. Strength. I feel like your person possesses a lot of great qualities. Courage, compassion, confidence, composure. Not bad, right? Someone who loves life. Somebody who is comfortable in their own skin. Somebody who has a pretty positive outlook. I feel like this is somebody who always gets what they want, and they could be big on appearances, so they're probably very good looking, very very beautiful, very handsome. They have composure, right? So they're not going to want to fight in public. They're big on appearances. They want everybody to think that their life is amazing. So, they're that person that will give you those evil eyes, you know? Like when I was a kid, one look from your mother knew you better be quiet, you know? Just, you better not act up. You just better be quiet. So I feel like they're that type of person. They're going to give you those eyes like, don't you dare start here and now. Like, we'll talk about this later type of thing. They know how to keep it together, but I feel like they're kind of spicy when you're alone. Well, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Passion is always good in a relationship. Yeah, your person's calm. Assertive though. Assertive. They know what they want. And they're like that leader. They're just confident and they know what they want and they're going to get it. They're going to figure out a way. You know, they're somebody who thinks a lot. Like they think about things. Like they do things with intent, with purpose. Like say on social media, they might not post a lot, but when they post, that post is for somebody to see it. Like somebody's meant to see that post. Like they have intent. They're very smart. They set specific goals and they stick to them. This person probably doesn't like to be inactive. They probably always have something going on. Now, the Death card tells me that they've gone through a major transformation in their life. This could be anything from like a loss. They lost somebody that was very important to them. Or it could be they lost a lot of weight and they transformed their body. They went through a transformation. But, you know, the Queen of Cups is somebody who is mature. That doesn't mean they're old. It means that they have a mature outlook in life. But they're very gentle and very loving, very supportive. They're good listeners. Sometimes they can be shy. But yeah, your person, I hope that helped you I hope that made sense to you describing your person. Let's get some more. Let's see what else they can be like. We've got Ace of Swords. So they're honest, they're patient. I feel like this relationship probably comes together after a battle, maybe after a loss, like they've gone through something. And this relationship is their reward for what they went through, what they put themselves through, what they did. It might come after a time of time out, you know, like after they've healed from whatever they've gone through. But that's when I feel like this relationship comes together. Okay, I'm just going to keep going here. Oh, I keep wanting to drop cards here. Potential. Okay. So, potential means so many different things, right? This relationship has potential. Of course it does. This is a future spouse reading. But I feel like your person has a lot of potential. Like, I feel like they're good at whatever they do. Like, they could achieve anything they set their mind to. There's like a lot of potential here. Like, they're not just good at one thing. They're good at a lot of things. So whatever their intentions are, there's potential there. There's potential for greatness. And I feel like that's in all aspects of their life, in their relationships, in their jobs, you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much potential here. Of course, that's what the card says. Family's very important to them. They want a family. So either they're going to want to have kids with you or they have kids already. They want to do a blended family, but family is very important. Maybe they can't have kids, but That's what makes family so special to them. So maybe they have nieces and nephews that they really care about and they take on as their own because they couldn't have kids. But it's just a family thing here. Family's so important to this person. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay. Again, this is about that potential, right? Like they have things, they have doors that open up for them. They just have opportunities given to them. And it's because of the way they create it. Like they're manifestors. They manifest these opportunities, these things. They're just always, there's so much potential here. I don't know how to describe this, but like good things happen to this person because they kind of, they're like this Nine of Cups. They're like wishes come true all the time because they manifest them. They have the right mindset. They're in the right energy, and they're just a very, like a human would just say, they're a very lucky person. Now, spiritual people know that there's really no such thing as luck. We create our own luck, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. This person just creates potential. They just create potential. I will show you whom to trust. Okay, so this person's very trustworthy. I already felt that. I felt like they were very honest. They're honest, they're trustworthy. So you're going to be able to trust them, and they're going to be able to trust you. I hope. A fiery kind. Oh, I did say I felt a little passion here, right? I do feel like they could be fiery behind closed doors. Yeah, I don't think it's it's not a big deal or anything. I just feel like, they're that person in public. They'll give you the stink eye. And when you get home or when you get in the car, you're in for an earful. But I think that they're the type of person that once they let it out, they're over it. They don't hold grudges. I feel like they just need to get it out. So let them have their say. And, you could battle back a little bit with them. You don't have to be, a doormat. Go ahead and battle back with them. But once they get it out, once they made their point, they're very loving and forgiving, and they get over it. Yeah, there's heart-to-heart conversations. That's exactly it. They're going to want to be heard, so you're going to just have to suck it up, listen to them, hear how they feel. That's all they want, is they want you to hear how they feel. I mean, and it's not just with the things that make them mad. It's about other things too. It's about the loving conversations too. They're just going to want to be heard. So don't brush a person off. Let them say what they got to say. Don't interrupt them. Don't make it about you. Let them have their say. You can, again, then once you let them have their say, of course you can go back at them. I'm not saying be quiet. I'm just saying make them feel heard, because that's what they need. All right, let's get a love advice here. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it'll all work out. All right, so remember I said they're going through a transformation here. So they have to let go of something. They have to let go of an ex. They have to let go of a loss. They have to let go of something. And then this relationship's just going to take off and bloom into something pretty amazing. All right, let's get a notes from the universe card. Be true to yourself. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Again, it's about being heard. I think you need to be heard. I think they need to be heard too. That's all. Let's pull you some charms. What do we got for this one? Yeah, this person's going to make you smile. This person's just going to light you up. You're going to love this person. This relationship has the key to success. It's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It's really going to bloom into something beautiful. This is a soulmate, somebody you've worked with, somebody you've definitely have soul ties with. You're going to be able to write a new chapter in your book of love together. You guys are going to light each other up. It is. You guys are going to inspire each other. And, this is Ace of Swords all about truth and clarity and mental clarity. So I think you guys are just going to know. I feel like you guys are going to know what each other think, too. I think you guys are going to be on the same page for a lot of things. And I think you guys are going to just get each other. You're going to get it. Right? They're going to be your biggest cheerleader. You got the megaphone. All right. That's all I got for you, Pile 2. I hope it helped you. Give the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And definitely leave me a comment. They're working, and I appreciate them so much. And until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the labadorite, then this one's going to be your reading. My foot is asleep. It's full of pins and needles right now. So bear with me if I move around too much. Sorry for the distraction. All right, here we go. Let's get your cards. Strength. Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands. High Priestess. And Eight of Swords. All right. Well, right away, your person could be a Leo, just saying. Right away, what I am picking up is your person's a worrier. They worry a lot. But I think that this was love at first sight for them. Like, I think as soon as they saw you, they were like very attracted to you. So I definitely feel like this is a love at first sight type of thing, at least on their end. But I feel like your person's very strong, very courageous, very capable, very dependable. They have a lot of really good qualities in them. They are fiery and passionate, and they're going to make their dreams come true. They really are. They're going to figure it out. There's things that they want in life, and they're not afraid to go after them. Your person has very strong intuition, and they trust it. They might not understand the connection, where that intuition comes from, how it comes from source and the divine, right? They may not understand that. I'm not really picking up that they're a spiritual person, but they have really strong intuition. They kind of know things, and they just trust their gut. They just do what's right for them. And it just comes naturally to them without them thinking about it, without them really understanding that intuition aspect of them. But, hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My phone was ringing, and I'm expecting a phone call. So, I apologize for that. Okay, where were we? I lost track of where we were, but what I'm just going to say is your person worries a lot. They do. They trust their gut. They go with their gut, but they still worry a lot. So let's get some more cards. Okay, here we go. Oh, the sun. That's great. Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's that anxiety. And the Hangman. And Eight of Cups. Okay. Well, your person has a very bright future. Okay, so they're very optimistic, and I feel like the sun is going to shine for them. I do. I feel like they have things to look forward to, and they know it. They know that the good things are coming, even though they have anxiety. They do worry. They worry a lot, but they worry a lot for no reason. I feel like things always work out for them. They need to trust that more. I don't feel like they're there yet. I don't think that they've had an awakening yet. I don't think they understand how this game of life works yet, but they're going to get there eventually. Yeah, they tend to brood. I'm getting that they tend to go inside. They might have some social anxiety too, but I feel like they're the type of person that just sits and they brood a little bit. I don't know how to describe that. They just contemplate. They go within. They pull back their energy, and they think about things on their own, and they worry about things, but I think Spirit is trying to get them to see things from a different perspective, to see things that, the world's not that scary. If you know how to navigate it, if you know how to navigate this energy, it's not that bad. Everything's a lesson. It's a game. We just have to figure out how to win the game, right? But yeah, and this could stem from they've had some loss in their life. They've been disappointed, and so they don't like putting themselves out there. They don't like being vulnerable. They like sitting in this Queen of Wands energy. I feel like that's where things are going great, and they're, they like to be successful. That's what I feel like. I feel like they like that success. But when things go wrong, they get quiet. They, you know what I mean? They pull back their energy. So, that might be something that you'll have to deal with. You'll have to navigate their mood. When something doesn't go right, they pull back. You might want to talk about it. They're not going to want to. They're going to pull back. And you might feel like, why are you doing that? Let's just move on, or let's just fix this. And they have to brood a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. They'll come out of it. I don't think that they sit in that forever. They don't sit in it for days and days and days. It's just, they get moody when they're upset over something, or when something doesn't go right. Yeah. Your person, stand still. Your person doesn't like to be wrong. They don't want to make mistakes. They don't move very fast. And at times they might feel like they're stuck. Or this relationship might be stuck. It might not move as fast as you want it to. And I just think it's your person. Your person has anxiety. They don't want to mess things up. They want things to be perfect. They want things to go right. They probably have a little bit of a control issue here. They probably are. Yeah, they're probably a little controlling. Because they don't want things to be wrong. So at times you might feel like this is we're not getting anywhere because we're not doing anything, because they're stuck in their, hangman tree. They're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, or they don't know how to fix it. So they tend to get stuck. Hopefully you can pull them out of that. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah. Okay. Taking steps. So that's where they're going. They're learning that they have to just take baby steps. They don't have to fix the whole thing all at once. They just have to fix this problem, and then that'll help get you to the next stage so you can fix that problem. They have to take the baby steps, and that's what they're learning. And I think that's what you might help teach them with. Let's just keep going. Let's not be stuck. Let's not stand. Let's not be at a standstill. Let's keep moving. I think you're going to give them that motivation. For some reason, I'm feeling like you have a lot more energy than they do. Trust your path. Yeah, if you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? So this is saying that this is the right path for the two of you, that this is meant to be. You just got to trust it. It'll work out. You guys will work out your kinks. They're going to have an elder that teaches them, that helps them. So they're going to have like a mentor of sorts. Maybe they're very close with their dad or their parent, one of their parents, and they seek their advice a lot. Or maybe they have an older friend, or maybe it is a pastor or a counselor that they go to and they talk to about things to help them make them decisions. But I feel like they have some sort of a mentor in their life that's going to really help them along. But they're going in the right direction. They just need to learn to step out of their comfort zone a little bit. They have so much anxiety that they don't like to step out of their comfort zone. They like things nice and neat and in their box. And that's not always how life works, right? So they're going to make an effort. They're going to make an effort to change for you because they're going to see that they need to be better for you. So they're definitely going to put the effort in. So be patient with this person. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by them. Because I do feel like you can count on them. I feel like they're going to be a pillar of strength for you when they need to be. So yeah, I feel like they have a lot of really good qualities. So I feel like that this is definitely a good person to be with. I think that they're just working on themselves a little bit here. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Yeah, see, this is your person. Your person doesn't like to be step out of their comfort zone. They like things the way that they are. They don't really like change too much. They're just very comfortable with the way things are. They need to learn to loosen up, to let go of that control and to go with the flow. Just flow. Just if something wrong happens, they got to say, oh, well, we'll get over it, or we'll fix it, or we'll figure it out. They got to be more in the flow. And I feel like you're going to help them with that. Let's get a note from the universe. Pucker up, buttercup. And it says, being fair and responsible will earn you respect and admiration, but being genuinely kind will make you a love magnet. Go for the love magnet. Love the universe. So yeah, being responsible and fair, which is what your person is, they're respectable, right? And it will get them admiration. But if they can go with the flow, if they can loosen up a little bit and be loving and kind and fun, then that's where the true magnetism comes in, right? So they gotta like loosen up a little bit. They gotta take the stick out of their butt. And I feel that they will. I do. I feel that they will. All right, let's pull you some charms. All right. Yeah, this person's going to make you smile. They do. They will. I feel like they're very loving. They are a leader. They are a king in their right. They're just more stoic. They're more like the King of Swords than they are the King of Cups. They're just a little stiff. We got to loosen them up. But this relationship's definitely going in the right direction, right? It's going to be strong and sturdy, and you're going to build this family. You're going to build on the family tree. You're going to have roots. It's definitely strong. It's a strong relationship. You might not be able to see that now with the moon. There might be some shadow periods in this, but it's definitely going to work out for you, right? It will. It'll bloom into something beautiful, and you'll be able to have pie. Like, you'll get your dessert. You'll get your reward. Pie's always happy. Pie makes people happy. So it's like, you're going to get your pie. It is. There's a slice for you that's big enough. Don't worry about this relationship. It's going to work out. It is. It's going to be very loving. It's going to be successful because they're the Queen of Wands. So they're gonna make their dreams come true one way or the other. All right, pile 3. That's what I got for you. Give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and leave me a comment. Those comments are so appreciated. They really, really, truly are. Thank you so much. And until next time, love and light. Okay, my pile 4s, if you chose the green aventurine, this one is your pile. Let's see what comes out. King of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups. All right, let's see. Well, the King of Cups, like, I always describe them as like the patriarch or the matriarch, the leader of the family. Somebody who is just very loving and supportive of all the people in their family. Like, they take that leadership role, though, they sit at the head of the table. But they're very kind and loving and generous. They project that quiet authority. Like, they don't yell and scream to get their point across, like, but what their point is. Like, you follow their orders. Like, they've earned their respect. They do. They've earned the respect, and they give a lot of love. So when they want something, like, you kind of do it. Like, or their family members kind of do it because they're respected enough, because this person is so loving and generous. Yeah, they're very diplomatic. They're a very fair person, I'm feeling. They're very diplomatic. Your person sometimes holds on to things too tightly, and that might compromise their happiness a little bit. But for the most part, they're driven. They are motivated by money and material success. They want to be successful. They're headstrong. They could have some control issues. They could be a little controlling, but they're the King of Cups, so they're very loving. So I'm not worried about that. They're not like too stubborn, but they might have a little bit of control issues, like I do. They're very ambitious, though, and they're productive. I think they think before they act. I think they're smart. I think that they know how to manage their money wisely. They're not the type of person that will overspend. They will give generously, but they won't overspend. So they might not give as generously as you would like because they're cautious with their money. But they do. They follow through on any commitments that they have. They're very dependable. They're very dependable and likable. They gotta just learn to loosen up just a little tiny bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. But, it's understandable because they're somebody who has had a lot of loss in their life. They've had things taken from them. Like, I feel like this person's had to reinvent themselves a couple times, but they never lost that loving spirit. Like, they still love their family. They still are very kind. But they've been through a lot, it feels like. And it feels like, they've had a lot of loss in their life. But they're still very optimistic. And your person is a manifester. They're the 9 of Cups. That's wishes coming true, right? So I feel like everything kind of works out for them. even though they've had loss, like when they've had a loss, like they were able to recover from it. They're kind of lucky. They're kind of, I don't really like the word luck because I believe we create our own reality. I feel like we manifest things, we attract things, we create our own world. So I don't necessarily feel like I feel like they created their own luck in life by being who they are. They're a good person. And things do work out for them. They do. They just do. They have a way of working out for them. Even when bad things happen, they have good things come after that. Like things have a way of working out. All right, let's get you some more cards. Here we go. Oh, Hermit. That could be the Hangman. I mean, it could be a Virgo energy, right? Doesn't have to be, though. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Magician. There you go. What did I say? They create their own reality. They manifest things. They're the magician. Absolutely. They create their own luck. Good things happen because of who they are and how they are. They're successful. They're going to be successful in life. They're going to be successful no matter how many times things bring them down in life. They're always going to get back up on the horse. They're always going to come out smelling like a rose. They could, step in dog doo-doo, but they still smell beautiful. Things happen to this person. They've had ups and downs. They've had financial loss. They've felt alone in this world. But for some reason, they still have a lot of love to give. They're still very generous. And they're going to be very successful. But just, beware, your person is wise. They know things. They're no dummy. They have mental clarity. They see through things. So you're not going to be you're not going to get away with a whole lot with this person. They're going to kind of know. But they're probably somebody who's introverted. They're not probably very out, except for in comfortable situations. When they're comfortable, they're okay. But when they're out in public, maybe when they're in social situations, they probably tend to get very quiet and stay shy and kind of, they don't really socialize well. I feel like they're kind of introverted a little bit here. All right, let's see what else comes out. New beginnings. I guess this is somebody you could have had a relationship with because you have a new beginning here. I guess it doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be somebody you're having a new beginning with. Maybe somebody that you walked away from. You broke up with them. You left them feeling alone in this world. You could have broken up with this person and now you want them back. Because they felt alone. I feel like they have abandonment issues. I feel like they felt abandoned. Now, this isn't everyone's story, but there's definitely a new beginning here for the two of you. It could be somebody from a past life, though. You know what I mean? You might not have known them in this life. It could be somebody you've had a relationship with in a past life, and this is a brand new beginning, a new chance to have a great life in this lifetime. Because I do kind of feel like this is going to work out. We'll see. Your person's the 9 of Cups, so everything always works out for them. So that's why I'm kind of feeling like they might be manifesting you. Yeah. So, all right. New beginnings. That's good. It's going to be a fresh start for you, regardless of whether you were with this person in the past or not. It's still a new beginning. Your person has fear. See, this makes me, again, feel like this could be somebody you broke up with in the past. And they're afraid you're going to do it again. They're afraid of you. And I don't mean physically. Like they're not afraid you're going to hurt them physically or anything. They're afraid you're going to hurt them mentally, emotionally. This might be a tough one for you to get them to give you a chance, especially if this is a past person. If it's not a past person, if this is somebody brand new for you, they're still going to be afraid to open their heart to you for some reason. So maybe you have a reputation. Maybe you have a reputation of being a player. I don't know. They're going to be afraid though. They have some, fear doesn't come up like that if they're not afraid. But the angels are guiding this. The divine is, the divine wants this to happen. The divine is bringing you guys together for a reason. So, yeah, this is happening. I'm curious to know why it's happening. There's a specific lesson here. The divine is definitely making this happen. You guys are meant to be together. When this feeling, when this comes out so strongly for me, like, this is an important relationship. This is really important. This is when they're coming together like that to really help this relationship. It's like it is meant to be. My thinking is why though? Like I want to know why, but it's really not my story. So I don't really need to know why, but as a human, I'm curious. I really want to know why, because I feel very strongly that this is meant to be. You guys are meant to be together, whoever this person is. Whether it's past or not, you need some space in a relationship. Again, I think this is somebody you broke up with. You needed space. You needed space to do some healing or to learn a lesson. And now you're going to come back together. I definitely feel like this is a past person. Okay, if this is not resonating at all, like a past person is not resonating at all for you, you might come together, then separate, and then come back together. Even if it's only for like a week or something, a day or two. But I feel like there might be a separation with that card. Emotions are running high. There's deep feelings here. Really deep feelings, but there's fear. And fear is an emotion, right? There's fear here. There's real abandonment fear here. But this could be the one. It's not, it could be. It is the one. I feel like you know who this person is. You know they're your soulmate. I don't know what that was. That was a loud noise. That just scared me. I have no idea what that noise was. It sounded like a metal pop. Like when a jar, when you open a jar and the vacuum seal pops open. That's what it sounded like, but I'm in a bedroom. There's no food jars in here. That was strange. Oh, I just jumped out of my skin. All right, let's get back to your reading. Let's get your love card. the fear, right? Maybe they wanted me to feel that fear more. And I don't feel like it's fear of physical harm. I feel like it's emotional fear. That's crazy. They're saying, pay attention, Christina. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, again, makes me feel like this is a past person. There's deep feelings here. Deep feelings. I don't know, pile 4. I don't know what to tell you on this one. Let's get you a notes from the universe card. They choose you. Of course they do. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit. But there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing that you'd be there. Now that's what we call reputation. So, you guys, remember how I said I felt this very strongly, this divine bringing you guys together. It's because you guys chose each other before you got here. This is meant to be. There's something here that has to happen between the two of you. It's really important. I don't know. Sorry. Now I just got stuck by Cupid. Oh, I give up today. Joy. This relationship's going to bring you a lot of joy, and luck is definitely on your side. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you need luck for this one, or I don't know. You don't have to change who you are. Just being you. Your person loves you. And yes, it's a home run. There was a change that happened, a transformation. A change took place. But now the angels are bringing you together. Like, they want this to happen, and you're going to find your peace. And they're saying sometime in March. They're saying sometime in March that something really important in March is going to happen. I don't know, pile 4. I don't know whether to be happy or worried. All I can say is, with divine intervention like this, like, you're not going to have a choice. This is meant to be. And it's going to be very loving and very happy. You're going to be happy. It's just in the beginning, you're going to be like, what is going on? You're going to be like, no way. I don't think so. I kind of feel like you're going to be hesitant on this one, or you're going to have a lot of fear. Like, you're going to be like, I don't know what to do. You're going to be scared of this relationship. You're going to be scared of it, but it's definitely happening for a reason. So just try to keep an open mind. Try to just go with the flow on this one. Allow it to develop. There's a lot of strong feelings here. A lot of strong feelings. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment. The comments are working. They're really making me happy. I appreciate them so much. They're helping. And I truly, truly, truly am grateful. Until next time, love and light.